Respect. Now you're genuine love. Respect. I truly appreciate your time to the genuine ones only. You know, you're entitled to freedom of speech. It's not a crime to have freedom of speech. It wouldn't matter if you were a scientist, a lawyer, a doctor, a millionaire, a billionaire, middle class, homeless. Life happens to the best of us. Sometimes we get put in situations to reevaluate our thought process. Some make it, some don't. Some get strung out on drugs, some don't. Some elevate, some don't. Some get psyched out of their own freedom, and some don't. Don't think you're better than the next person because you got a little bit more money in your pocket than the next. Because at the end of the day, respect goes a long way. You know, people who genuinely respect you for you, people who genuinely show up for you with no malicious intentions, you know, you could tell the difference between the fake and the real. Once your life has a stomping time frame and you got to reevaluate your life because something so tragic happened in your life when you least expect it. Dealing with a tragedy, it don't matter what obstacle done just hit you. Overcoming it, that's the music you're faced with. It's how you gonna override it. When you least expect it, you could wake up good today and tomorrow be a different story. Be careful how you treat people, respectfully. Be careful who face you playing in, especially when you're playing with a child of God. Respectfully. Not everybody deserves of your time. Regardless if you're a lawyer, doctor, billionaire, or not. Just because you feel like you have a status and you allow your job description to get a little bigger than your head. To be honest with you, when you're sitting in that hospital bed, you're just like any other patient. A patient. Respectfully. Be careful how you treat people. No disrespect. It's funny how a person feel like a dollar. It's like somebody out their thought process when they in the hospital. Just because you feel like you a doctor, a lawyer, or a billionaire at the end of the day, you're still a patient that gets treated like the next patient. Thinking you so privileged at the end of the day. During your trying times in the hospital, reevaluating your thought process, and you still showing up disrespecting people. Ma'am, sir, how does that work? I guess you didn't learn your valuable lesson yet. To reevaluate your thought process, like, hey, just because you have this status, this job description at the end of the day, it could get taken from you in a split of a second. Respectfully, humble yourself. Don't matter if you're a lawyer, doctor, scientist, janitor, billionaire, millionaire. Just because you don't project certain energy on certain people don't mean that's not in you. Because you pick and choose to display that energy to certain people. Respectfully. But God is seeing everything that you're doing. He saw you for who you truly were. And you wasn't a nice person. Regardless of what energy you project to other people around you that you're not this type of person. But he saw what he saw when you did what you did. Especially dealing with a child of God. You just messed up. Respectfully. This is not for all. And it's not a crime to have freedom of speech. But protect your energy. Not everybody's deserving of your time, regardless of what job description they have at the end of the day, or how much money they have. Respectfully. Respect goes a long way, not one-sided. Never allow someone to psych you out of your thought process because they have malicious intentions and they hate in disguise. Never allow someone to psych you out of your freedom because they have malicious intentions and they hate in disguise. Never allow someone to psych you out of your thought process because you genuinely love yourself in a healthy way because they have malicious intentions and they hate in disguise. Loving yourself is not a crime. Never allow the hater or the enemy to psych you out your thought process, allow you to believe that you're unworthy of yourself because you love yourself in a healthy way. And you're elevating in a healthy way. It's not a crime to elevate. It's not a crime to love yourself. It's not a crime to know what your self-worth is in a healthy way. It's not a crime to have self-respect. It's not a crime to have self-discipline. It's not a crime to have self-confidence. It's not a crime to have self-control. It's not a crime to know your self-value. Never allow the enemy or hate in disguise or person with malicious intentions psych you out your thought process to allow you to believe to go against your neighbor, especially when they don't have malicious intentions to bring harm towards you and others around you. Respectfully, it's not a crime to respect your neighbor. Just because someone gave up on you, don't give up on yourself. Just because someone overlooked you, don't give up on yourself. You are genuinely loved by all the right people. You are genuinely respected by all the right people. And you deserve to be treated with respect with no malicious intentions to bring harm towards yourself and others around you. Respectfully, I truly appreciate your time to the genuine ones only. It's not a crime to have freedom of speech. It's not a crime to have freedom of speech with God's protection. Now your genuine love, respect. Love yourself, God's protection. Love yourself, God's protection. Love yourself with God's protection. Respect.